Okay, looks like we are live. Welcome, everyone. Hang on, I feel like I better pull up another tab up. Hey, what's going on, Alex and Reed? Glad to see you guys can make it. Yeah, this is usually a little earlier than when I stream because sometimes I stream at like 1 in the morning, so I figured that I would do just like a regular night stream for a couple hours. So, yeah. Hey, Sister Mary. Hey, Madison. Yeah, the sound does work. If you didn't see the last stream, I was testing out the stream, and yeah, apparently it does work. So yeah, you have the warning playing in the background after your review. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's that's an album I've been listening to a lot recently, so I figured that I would do a review on it. And yeah, it's a really great album. So is anyone here a musical theater fan? Just asking. Um, Not so much. So I saw Breaking Benjamin and Three Days Grace in concert this summer. Oh, that's nice. That's great to hear, man. You're gonna see Tool in October. Not joking. That'll be great. Bud is here. Was jamming to As I Lay Dying when you started the stream. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Speaking of As I Lay Dying, man, I expected my copy of the new album to come in today, and apparently it now for some reason Amazon is saying that it won't come till October. So I'm a little let down by that, to be honest, because I was really looking for my copy today. But it is what it is. At one point during 3 Days Grace's set, Matt said, "All right, everyone, we're gonna play a really passionate love song," and he started the crowd. Wow. You wish Adam would come back to 3 Days Grace? Yeah, me too. Reed. Amazon is ridiculous sometimes. Yeah, definitely. I I personally don't think I should pre-order from them anymore because one thing I've noticed anytime during my experience with pre-ordering music from Amazon is like it usually works like any other, like it's basically like purchasing any other album on Amazon. So I'm just gonna like pre-order from like the band's label or something, you know. So they stopped and he was like, "I don't think they like it. Let's play a song about loving someone and hating them at the same time." I bet you can guess that song. Um, is it "I Hate Everything About You"? Why did he leave in the first place? Creative differences. Yeah, I've often wondered about that myself. I don't know why I thought it had to do with like Adam's behavior or something. That's usually the reason that bands get kicked out, or sometimes they're not doing the band very well. You thought it was health problems? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really could have been anything. Favorite Zeppelin song? Um, uh, Mine is actually a tie between Achilles' Last Stand and Dazed and Confused. Yes, I agree there, Sister Mary. Achilles' Last Stand. That song is a masterpiece. I mean, health problems. Isn't that why Breaking Benjamin went on an unnecessary long hiatus? No, Breaking Benjamin went on hiatus because Ben Burnley fired like half the band members because of releasing a single without his permission or something. And he's been like his solo band for a while until 2014 when they came back, I think. When the Levee Breaks, man, that intro, yeah, that's a good song. Still gotta check out Led Zeppelin 4 album. Yeah, not one of their best, but I do like it. It is a good album. Favorite Rush song? Yikes. Oh, um, that is a good question. I'm not even sure. Yeah, all of them. You'd be happy to know Led Zeppelin, Rush, and Yes are among my dad's top five favorite bands ever. Oh yeah, that's cool. Hey, what's going on, Ridge? I'm gonna have a lot of my plate tomorrow because I'm uploading two album reviews. All of them except "Roll the Bones," the song. I don't mind the title track to "Roll the Bones." Yeah, I can agree. Hey Zach, it's Silent Death. It's been a while since I've watched your live streams. Oh, yeah, it has been a while. Um, Welcome to the stream, Silent Death. Glad to have you here. Anything interesting happened over the summer? Went on a 2 week hiking trip in New Mexico. Um, Not really. I mean, I guess you want to count like hiking near my house, but Knew of Mice and Men and Oh, okay. What about the new We Came as Romans songs? I'll probably have a review for both of those out probably at midnight because We Came as Romans is coming out with I think two new songs. Over 70 miles in 10 days, including one day where I did 2 miles. Oh, oh wow. That's some craziness there, Alex. Do I listen to thrash metal? Yeah. Um, I like Metallica, I like Megadeth, and I like Anthrax. Those are by far the only three thrash bands I'm into. Um, I would like to try out more thrash bands. So, yeah. But for right now, those are the only three that I'm into. What about Slayer? You got to round out the big four. To be honest with you, I think I've stated this before in a unpopular metalhead opinion video, and I said that I wasn't really the biggest fan of Slayer, to be honest. I don't hate them, but I don't think they're a band that I could see myself getting into anytime soon. But maybe there will be a time, but I don't know. Azor White Music is here. What about Stash Metal? Wow. I would suggest Overkill, one of the best thrash bands out there. Yeah, that's actually one of the bands I wanted to check out. So I'll have to. Of the four, Metallica is the only one my dad likes. That's interesting. And even then, his favorite songs are like Master of Puppets and Enter Sandman. Not saying I don't love those songs, but you get the idea. Yeah. Of the four, Megadeth and Anthrax are the ones I hate. Oh, Reed. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm not even going to say anything more than that. What's my favorite Metallica album? Probably Ride the Lightning. And Justice for All. Self-titled. Oh, bud. Ooh. Wow. No, Lulu. Wow. Saint Anger is the worst Metallica album ever, yeah. When I rank Demon Hunter albums, it'll be hard. Yeah, that is usually a hard ranking for me as well. Although typically, I think I can come up with a pretty solid ranking for Demon Hunter. The last two Anthrax CDs were awesome. Zach, why don't you talk about the labels anymore? Best Maiden album? Uh, Probably a tie between Power Slave and Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Those are probably my two favorites. You agree? Mm-hmm. You should have done Wiggles Big Time Rush review for a 600 subscriber special. Wow. Best and worst albums of 2019 so far. Worst, thank you, next. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do a review on that too because the concept of the album title. I was thinking about doing a rant on the new Taylor Swift album though, so. Your best Shaped by Fire. MJ Nation is here. Was at school, finally home. Now I can take a shower and then I have dinner. I'll be back around a half hour, maybe. All right, MJ. I heard Metallica are making a new album soon. Yeah, I did hear that. Destroy more pop music, Zach. Last time you did it, it was hilarious. Yeah. Does anyone remember when I said MJ looked like Donkey from Shrek? Yeah. I do remember that. He's probably playing games. Destroy Lover. I was just talking about the new Taylor Swift album and how I could possibly do a rant on it. Favorite song off Shape by Fire. Mine is My Own Grave. I don't know. For me, it's probably Undertow and Gatekeeper. I'm still struggling to get into Slipknot, the new Slipknot. Not sure what it is. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I've noticed recently I've been really having a hard time going back to a lot of the songs on the album. It has a lot of unique songs, but really the only songs I really go back to on the album are Unsainted and Solway Firth or whatever it's called. Remember when Swifties got when Tool knocked off number one? Yeah, definitely read. I heard that Dave Mustaine was diagnosed with throat cancer. Yep, I heard about that too. New song from Like Moths to Flames is awesome. Hmm. Yeah, so apparently somebody uploaded one of the new We Came as Romans songs. I think it's called Carry the Weight. And I was really surprised, or I was kind of curious to see how We Came as Romans was going to follow up their career without Kyle Pavone. And it's interesting. It really is. To hear Dave, I can't remember his last name, Dave Stevens or whatever. It's weird hearing him as the only frontman, I think. I don't know, but the new We Came as Romans song, I think it's decent, but it's really missing something. I don't know. To me, I don't think they've We Came as Romans has had a good album since Tracing Back Roots, in my opinion. And even that's kind of pushing it because there's some stuff on that album that is just kind of meh. Now, their first couple of albums, really good stuff. Their heaviest since 2015, yeah. We Came as Romans is real metal, unlike Iron Maiden, yeah. New Devil Wears Prada soon. Do you like them? I used to like them. I'm not really that crazy about them anymore, but I will check out the new album. I know this is off topic, but I have to know, do you play video games, gamer type of person? Um I like video games sometimes. I don't play them as much as I used to when I was younger, but I mean, I still like them today. So yeah, Devil Wears Prada Zombie is the heaviest EP ever. Yeah. Did you know tomorrow marks 33 years since Cliff Burton's death? Hmm. Wow. I'm surprised Ravan hasn't been to the streams. He hasn't been to the last one either. With Azalea dying, one point that someone made about Tim's return is how does Megan feel about this? His ex-wife, who he tried to murder. You think that's a decent point? I guess. Um, I heard somewhere where she forgave him or something. I'm not even sure though. Ugh. But yeah, to be honest with you guys, since the new As I Lay Dying came out, that's about it as far as all the albums I've been looking forward to all year, to be honest. Everything else that's coming out is basically extra, just extra stuff for me to check out. But all the other bands that are coming out till all the bands that are coming out with albums like this fall, I there's some albums I will check out, but I can't say that like I'm particularly a big fan of the bands like The Devil Wears Prada because they're coming out with a new album. Same with Insomnium. I'm not too crazy about them, but I will check out their new album. Um, Pretty much all the stuff that I was looking forward to the most has come out already. So I could very easily do a top albums of the year list right now, but you never know. Maybe there's some other band that could announce something at like the very last minute. I also think there's a chance that We Came as Romans could release their new album like later this year or something. Like maybe this November or December or something. So if that ends up being a good album, I might put that on the list. Wish you can reach 100. I'm sure you will, bud. At 88 now, that's good, bud. You're getting there. Zombie is phenomenal. You know what? The Zombie EP was actually one of the first. Was actually one of the albums that got me into metalcore. Technically, Demon Hunter got me into metalcore, but besides them, The Devil Wears Prada kind of helped me with that. What do you think about Killswitch Engage new album Atonement? I think it's great. Silent Death. I think it's one of the best albums of the year. After Tuesday, I'm taking a short break until like the 7th or 9th of October. Hey, I understand, bud. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Do you still consider Demon Hunter metalcore? Their sound has changed a lot. Um, yeah, I'd say they're metalcore, especially with the War album. Um, Peace is more of a rock album, but War metalcore. But yeah, I'd say they're still a metalcore band. You're also doing an end of the year list. Nice. I've been doing end of the year lists since 2015. You know what the crazy thing is about when you do list videos? You get into like some bands like later down the road. Some of those bands have released albums like a few years ago, and you kind of wish that you would have put those albums on that list. For example, I wish I would have put the Book of Souls by Iron Maiden on my 2015 list, but I wasn't even a fan of the band at the time. So, you know, thoughts on CCR? I have no idea who that is. I like a couple of their songs, to be honest. When is Trivium gonna release a new album? Um, my guess is later in 2020. Hey, what's going on, Spitz? No, I have not checked that out, and no, I will not. Have you ever heard of Creed? I heard rumors that they might come back. I've heard of Creed. I haven't really listened. I haven't really taken the time to listen to them, to be honest. Wow, Creed is awesome. I like their music now. Thoughts on Limp Bizkit? No, just no. What about Ash's Remain 2017 album? Let the Light In. Great melodies, great guitar lows, has red vibes. I have heard of Ash's Remain. I don't know. Oh, your dad likes them. Do you listen to any extreme metal? Not really. Rock is known as what's Creed, Limp Bizkit, and Nickelback. Oh wow. Do you listen to glam metal? Not really. Trying to think if there's any glam metal bands I'm familiar with. None that I can think of. When's Red's new album releasing? I think it's coming out in February 2020, but I know they're releasing an EP in November, I think. Kiss, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Bad Girlfriend. Hmm. Van Halen, Motley Crue. Hmm. Theory of a Dead Man. Thoughts on Bon Jovi? Never really listened to them. Is Howard Jones back on as vocalist for Killswitch Engage? He did feature on the album, The Signal Fire, and that's a great song. Actually, that's an insult. One of the worst rock songs you ever heard. Oh wow. It would have been his said girlfriend in pink hair. Wow. What's your favorite Kill Switch Engage? I'm guessing you mean song of all time. Mine is My Curse. Um, Probably the I want to say it's the title track from Alive or Just Breathing. I can't remember if there is a title track to that album though. I think it's called Just Barely Breathing or something. I'd have to go with that, whatever it's called. This Absolution or The Arms of Sorrow. Yeah, those are great songs too, Silent Death. Just Barely Breathing is what you're referring to. Yeah. Don't forget this fire burns. Yeah. The end of Heartache and this fire. My first two Killswitch Engage songs. Nice, but Loyalty is also great and underrated. Yeah. As Daylight Dies was their best album in my opinion. Um, I do think it was the best with Howard Jones, but I don't know if I'd go as far to say that it's their best album. Um, their best for me would either be Alive or Just Breathing, or uh, maybe Disarm the Descent. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Let's see. You got 9 people in here, and we've been going on for almost 1 hour. Oh yeah, I'm surprised Max isn't here yet. Or feeding the machine, actually. What is rich white man? Worst rapper of all time? All of them. I don't know a good rapper from a bad rapper. I'm not into rap at all, so yeah. Mike Shinoda. Yeah, um I guess he can get a pass from me. Rap sucks, yeah. It's actually probably my least favorite genre of music ever. 50 Cent, Nelly, sure, but it depends on the artist. I triggered quite a few Starset fans with my rant video. Yeah, I did. You know what's funny about that, Spitz, is I still get comments today. Like, I think I got one yesterday about on that video. It got close to 300 views now. I'm actually kind of surprised about that because it's really not the most appealing thumbnail. Stay metal? Yes, bud. Stay metal. Oh man. But yeah, this year for music though has been it's been fantastic. I mean, it's definitely been the best year of music for this decade. It's certainly been better than the last couple of years, 2017 and 2018, which were kind of weak years for music, to be honest with you. But 2019 has really nailed it. It's sad because Transmissions was a good album. It really showed the band's great sound. Yeah, I agree, Spitz. I like Starset's first two albums. Yeah, I don't listen to them that much, but I think they're pretty good. Any bad albums you heard this year besides Divisions? Um, I'm probably gonna check out the new Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift so that I can do rants on both of those. I might talk about the Ariana Grande album first, but yeah, I feel like it might get me more views too if I rant on pop music. Do you think either will be as bad? I'm not even sure, Alex. At least Taylor's a little more tolerable, yeah. Oh, her last album, Reputation, was just no. Now, before I do talk about the new Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift. I do want to listen to them because I do want to be objective with what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to say that they're just terrible just because they're pop. Like, I actually want to, listen to them and just see if they're good even as pop albums. But I doubt that they will be, especially considering the album title from Ariana Grande's latest album. I mean, it's just stupid. The new Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift. Yep. I remember when pop used to be good. Yeah. Divisions of the Wiggle Sack. I'll have to go with Divisions since there's a couple of songs on that album I do like. I'll take Divisions over Taylor Swift, to be honest. Oh. 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 We're getting close to 1 hour. Pop died in 2010s, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Jonathan Sims? Welcome. Yeah, I kind of noticed that metal's kind of getting popular again. With the new As I Lay Dying album charting at number 3 on iTunes, the new Tool album charting really high, obviously, selling out so many copies that I can't even get a copy for myself. Um, and what else? The new Slipknot album is charting really high. Oh, we are supposed to be getting a 10th anniversary edition of it, Innocence and Instinct. Yeah, I knew about that, Jonathan. I'm not sure when that's coming out though. Baby Metal has brought some more fans to metal as well. Can't stand Baby Metal though. Yeah, same here. That plane is really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know if that's a plane or a chopper. People that work with the Super Bowl think rock is dead, but I highly disagree. Still sucks if they won't put Metallica in the halftime show. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Tomorrow? What do you mean tomorrow? Uh, wonder when MJ Nation's getting back. Red may release it tomorrow. What? I haven't heard anything about that. Do you think Taylor or Ariana will release a metal pop album if metal becomes mainstream in the near future? I can certainly see it. Yeah, maybe. Which Killswitch Engage album should I review next since I did Atonement last month? You should review Alive or Just Breathing. Oh, man. You're listening to Gravity Lies right now? Nice. That's a great song. One of my favorite Red songs, actually. Oh, man. Demotional? I think you asked me about them before. I haven't really listened to them. Gravity Lies is really good. Yeah, definitely. What is my top 5 favorite albums of the year? Uh, I don't know. There's so many. Um, if MJ was here, he would say War and Peace would be my number one. But how wrong he would be about that. um, but I would say Shaped by Fire by As I Lay Dying, Atonement by Killswitch Engage, Fear Inoculum by Tool. I don't know. Probably the new Slipknot album and The Verdict by Queensryche. Those are probably my top 5 as of now. All right, man, gotta go. Take care. Okay, Alex, you take care too, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. Watch You Crawl is good too. Underrated? Yeah, I agree. Hey, man, just stop it in to say good night. Much love to you. Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much, Mommy's Life. Thanks for stopping by. I think you'd like Overkill's new album. It's really fast paced. It's a really good thrash metal. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's an album I still need to check out. The newest Overkill album. Man, I got to get to that soon before I do my end of the year list. Nothing gets me more pumped than the intro riff to Watch You Crawl. Nice, yeah. I think you'll like Impending Doom. To be honest with you, Jonathan, I probably won't get into them. I do like the song that's featuring Ryan Clark, but other than that, I'm not really into them. The thing is with me these days, you basically can't request modern bands for me these days because I mean, maybe if it was still 2015, you could have requested bands like that because I was a lot more open to, bands from that particular time period. But anymore, I just want to, get into like classic artists. I know that sounds maybe a little close-minded, but I don't know. I think I have all the modern metal I need, really. Are you into Pantera by chance? Yes, I do like Pantera. I mean, they're a great band. Almost a requirement to like as a metalhead. As I'm not into Slayer. The Wings of War is the title. Yeah, I think I knew about that. My Light Unseen. Yes, that's it. There are tons of great modern rock and modern metal bands that you may have not explored yet. So, yeah, maybe that's true. But I don't know. Modern rock, especially, is something that I don't plan on checking out or diving deeper into anytime soon. A lot of modern rock I've been hearing. I mean, back in 2017, I tried to relive the days whenever I, like that particular style of music, modern rock. I tried to get into bands like Nothing More and Seether and a few other bands. I mean, they were fun listens for a little bit, but they've really just died. They've really died off for me shortly after. You're not even going to get started on Star Set's albums. Sucks. Yeah, definitely. Thousands of modern rock bands, which are independent, are not very big. They are free to download and they're good quality. That sounds interesting. I like some of In Flames songs, but in my opinion, there's far better melodic death metal bands out there like Devil Driver, Arch Enemy, Amon Amarth, etc. You know, I still think In Flames is probably my favorite band in the melodeath genre. Now, I'm mainly referring to their older stuff. Um, Now, if you were to ask me based on everything from Reroute to Remain onward, then I probably would say Dark Tranquillity or something, who might be my favorite melodeath band, but I don't know. It's either them or In Flames that's my favorite, but I don't know. I have the hardest time deciding between those two bands. These bands kept their original sound. Yeah, I think that's why they're well respected. Arch Enemy, I'm not really a fan of, but yeah. Ever heard of Flesh God Apocalypse? Recently gone into them over the last month. Um, yeah, I have heard of them. I I'm not really into that whole like theatrical. I don't know if theatrical is the right word, but like orchestral, type of music that combines with metal. I'm not really into that type of thing, but that's pretty cool, man. Swedish metal bands are some of the best. Honestly, Spitz, I don't think I agree with that. I mean, if you were to ask me like a couple of years ago, I probably would have agreed with that. But nowadays, not so much. But there's definitely some good bands that have came from Sweden. Don't get me wrong. Wolves at the Gate. Um, yeah, not really the biggest fan of them, to be honest. Amon Amarth is Swedish. I have checked out one Amon Amarth album. Can't remember what it's called. So yeah. Still no news of any Dead by April music. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Dead by April anymore. I'm glad that Jimmy's back in the band and everything, but I don't know. They got to be releasing something next year. I mean, they just have to, because next year it'll be 3 years since Worlds Collide or whatever it's called. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I think Dead by April is. I think they're really struggling as a band with the like constant lineup changes and stuff. I mean, they're a band that in which his future is looking pretty concerning. You know, I really don't expect Dead by April to, release as many albums as a band like Rush, for example. But I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I can kind of see them going under personally. I That's just the way I see it, but I don't know. Children of Bodom are also good, Melodeath. Hopefully, the new album is a huge improvement from Worlds Collide. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that, Spitz. Worlds Collide, I don't know what it is about the album, but actually, I think I do know what the problem is with the album is there's just nothing special about any of the songs other than a few. I mean, there's a few songs I like from the album, but all in all, it's just not a very good record. Norma Jean, I think I have heard of them. I think they're signed under Solid State Records. I agree, Zach. Their lineup is all over the place. Yeah. So I don't know what the future is going to hold for Dead by April. Then it's a boring album. Yeah, it was good. A good listen at first when it first came out, but it died down as time went by. There's not much going for it. Yeah, that's kind of. I feel the same way, Spitz. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought it was their weakest album, because after I reviewed it on my channel, I had this thought. I was like, oh man, Dead by April community is going to give me so much hate for this. Everyone's going to be praising this album, but no, there's actually a lot of people that agree that it is their worst album. I don't know how most people claim metalcore is emo. Yeah, I don't get that either, but I do think the post 2010s era of metalcore might be emo, but You can't say that the early 2000s bands are emo. It's my least listened album from Dead by April. I'm a huge Dead by April purist. Wage War? I don't know if I've checked them out before. I might have. But yeah, Spitz, if you feel that way about Dead by April, I think you and I would have probably been best friends back in 2014 because that's when I was really obsessed over Dead by April. I mean, I consider them my favorite band at the time. R.I.P. Vinnie Paul, yeah. Pontus is an amazing and talented songwriter, but I feel like after many lineup changes and members leaving, he got a little lazy with Worlds Collide. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up the problem with Worlds Collide. It's lazy. And think about this too. It's also the shortest Dead by April album. Because Dead by April's albums are usually pretty lengthy, They're a band that doesn't like to do 10 songs pretty much. Most of the time they go over 11 tracks at the very least. So I'm kind of surprised that they did only go with 11 tracks for Worlds Collide. I'm not much into Dead by April, just a couple of songs or so. Yeah, I don't blame you, bud. I think Dead by April was one of those bands that if you don't get into during your early days of being into metal, then you should just pass up on getting into them at all. I discovered them back in late 2010 or early 2011. The first songs I heard from them was the demo versions of Promise Me and Erased. I think Erased was actually the first Dead by April song I heard. Zach, you should get into Power Man 5000, especially if you're into Rob Zombie. I'm actually not into Rob Zombie, but I'll keep that in mind. Too radio friendly for me, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, I think. If I were to just discover Dead by April now, I mean, there wouldn't have been a chance in the world I would have gotten into them, but since they were one of my first like metal-ish bands, I mean, I kind of have a soft spot for them, so that's why I'm into them, kind of. So, what's my favorite Demon Hunter songs? Um, What I'm Not, I Will Fail You, Crucifix, Dead Flowers, Someone to Hate, um, Lesser Gods, Recuse Myself, Deteriorate, Not I, and Fading Away, and a few others, but I'll give you those. Those are my favorites. When I listen to metalcore, I'm mainly talking about heavy bands such as Killswitch Engage, As I Lay Dying, Like Moss, The Flames, Demon Hunter, etc. If you know what I mean. Yeah, definitely. You're right about Worlds Collide, about being their shortest. Another reason why it's lazy. Let the World Know, which came before Worlds Collide, had 14 tracks. Their duration was about 50 minutes. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. As I Lay Dying is lit. Yeah, I definitely agree. MJ commented on my review. and friends and friends for going on 7 months since March sometime. Yeah, that is true. Gatekeeper is brutal. Yeah. Let the World Know was a solid album too. Xandro was a good vocalist, really poppy sounding vocalist, but it worked. Yeah. It's funny. I don't really care for Xandro, and I thought Let the World Know was a lot better than Worlds Collide. And you know what else is really funny is when I heard that Pontins was going back on clean vocals, I had this perception that the next album after Let the World Know would be a lot better than Let the World Know. Um, so yeah, turns out it was actually worse. Something I didn't expect. I'm keeping my YouTube profile picture forever. That's good, bud. I like how Let the World Know had heavier tracks like Empathy and Peace of Mind, which had mellow death vibes. Yeah, I could definitely see that. If you guys haven't seen my review at The Warning by Queensryche, definitely go check that out. I'll probably be doing more classic album reviews like that. I was thinking about doing one for Parallels by Fates Warning. Motorhead is the band you might like. I think I did try to get into Motorhead one time, actually. I have to go. See you guys. Okay. Take care, Jonathan. Thanks for coming to the stream. Let the World Know was their most diverse album in terms of style and musically. Yeah, I can agree. Their debut album is the best, especially the demo version. Yeah, I still do prefer Dead by April's debut album over anything else that they've done. Really, Parallels would be great. I'm glad you think so, MJ. Welcome back to the stream. Ugh. This is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I think as of now, Parallels might be my favorite Fates Warning album, but that's a really tough call. Um, I like everything that I've heard, but that's like I feel like the songs that I go back to the most are from that album. So yeah. Stronger, Lost, Losing You, Promise Me, Falling Behind, Runners are some of the best tracks. I never really got the hype behind Falling Behind. I do like Stronger and Promise Me, though. Those are some of my favorites. I like What Can I Say, too. That's a good song. Ugh. Theories of Flight is awesome. I like Disconnected, but Theories of Flight is a lot better. Yeah, I definitely need to check out more Fates Warning albums. What Can I Say is your least favorite? Wow. Wow. That's kind of shocking. It really sounds processed and heavily auto-tuned in the most poppiest song on the record. Yeah, I can see that. Thoughts on Mudvayne? I haven't really checked out Mudvayne, to be honest, Bud. Oh man, man, I wish. You know who I wish was here actually? Feeding the Machine and Max. Oh, 89, but I'll see how long that lasts. Yeah. What can I say? And sorry for everything. Really, two songs on the album. No more new songs. The rest are re-recorded songs, rewritten back. Oh, I never knew that. Spitz. So the album originally came out in 2007 or 2008, just without those songs, pretty much, and just re-released. Is basically how it is. Now, Sorry for Everything, that's probably my least favorite song on the album, to be honest. That's why most of the songs have demo versions. Oh, okay, I see. No Max repeating the machine, yeah. I'm not into black metal, but unblack metal I am. Yeah, I'm not into black metal either, but um, to be honest though, I kind of do like the band Immortal just a little bit. I do like what I heard from their debut album, but other than them, I don't know if I could get into black metal to be honest. But yeah. Hey, speaking of Immortal, where's Ravan at? Ravan's not here. Unblack is Christian black metal, by the way. Yeah, I think I knew that, Bud. Well, they wrote and recorded most of the songs in 2008, 2007. At least most of it wasn't until started recording those songs for their debut. Oh, okay. I really like the Immortal song One by One. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'm with you about Immortal. Yeah. Oh, guys, is it okay if I share this live stream to my Instagram account? My Zach the Metalhead Instagram account. Or band too busy with Insomnium and Starset. Max too busy with Fortnite and Godsmack. Sure, yeah. Bonus tracks from their debut, Stronger Core Leaves Falling. You'd be okay with that, yeah. Hi. Hello. That's fine, yeah. Oh, sure, bro. Instagram is awesome. I use it all the time, yeah. How's my day going? It's going all right. How was your day? Hard steel? Not sure that, so. Yeah, I have no idea, bud. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the Instagram thing because I don't think it shows the chat. Or actually, you know what? I can use my snipping tool, actually. Let me see if I can equip that. After my second day of school today, I'm ready for a break. Yeah, I totally get it, MJ. I totally understand. Dead by April's genres are always changing every day on the Wikipedia page. No one can agree on what genre they are. They're almost like their own genre. Yeah. I think I saw a YouTube comment somewhere where somebody said that Dead by April was their own genre, which is kind of funny. Dead by April is supposed to be metalcore, but to me they sound more rock. Yeah, I can agree. I can see that, bud. Alrighty. That awkward moment where you were the only one that doesn't care for Dead by April. Yeah. It's alright, MJ. I was just saying earlier how if I were to just discover Dead by April now, I probably wouldn't be into them at all. But they do have a soft spot for me, so yeah. No hate for North Lane though. Oh, okay. The poppiness of Dead by April. What makes them Dead by April though? If they got rid of the pop electro, they would be straight metalcore. They wouldn't be Dead by April anymore. Yeah, I can agree. Miss Jeff Tate, but Todd Latour is good though. Yeah, I definitely do prefer Jeff Tate, but I don't mind Todd. Dead by April is what got me into metal. Yeah, same here, technically. Todd's voice saved Queensryche. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I haven't heard the last albums with Jeff Tate, but I heard that they were pretty bad, to be honest. Yeah, I like Jeff Tate more. Now I listen to deathcore and stuff, yeah. I'm not really into deathcore, to be honest, but I'm sure there's some talented artists in that genre. Even though Jeff Tate's voice isn't as good now, I do take most. I do like most, other than other people prefer Jeff Tate. Yeah, man, I got so much crap. Most of the Verdict still holds up for me. Yeah, Verdict still might be my favorite album of the year. Actually, it's one of those albums I think that are just really hard to beat. Jeff and Bruce had similar singing voices at one point. Yeah, definitely, especially during the Warning album. Uh, Hang on, you guys. Wow, MJ, you really went there. Symphonic elements. Ha! Ha! Inside joke. Your next Queensryche will probably be Empire or The Warning. Definitely get both of them. They're both great. Okay, for some reason it's saying, okay, I guess it's fine. Promised Land is different, but it's so good. Yeah, that's a great album. Jeff Talent was fantastic in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I agree, Bud. What are my thoughts on Grindcore Gore Grind? Mm, not even sure. Q2K is when they started losing it. 2 is their worst album. Yeah. Tribe was a great album, in my opinion, kind of underrated. I think Dedicated to Chaos is their worst. Yeah, Tribe is underrated. So many great songs on there, like Open, Losing Myself, Blood, um, The Art of Life, Doing Fine, the title track. There's actually a lot of good stuff on that album. I find myself listening to less Breaking Benjamin, and I'm not sure why. Honestly, Spitz, I'm the same way. I'm glad that it seems like that's happening a lot with some people because wait, I don't wait. Where did Ridge go? I thought Ridge was here. He was here for a little bit. He used to only listen to Breaking Benjamin, but I think now he mostly listens to like Christian metalcore or something like that. And I think that maybe there's a lot of people really underwhelmed with Ember, the album Ember, and that's not I think a lot of fans are starting to realize that like that's not an album that's worth going back to over and over. And I think a lot of Breaking Benjamin fans are finally trying to find different artists to be into. And that's kind of what I had to do um while Breaking Benjamin was on hiatus, like back in 2013-ish. I still I still really like them, and I still really liked them at the time, and I still listened to their music, but I just needed to find other bands to be into. I didn't want to listen to the same four albums over and over again. Ridge recording a remix of his song Time. Condition Human was a fantastic album for what I heard from the other day on Apple Music. I love Condition Human. The title track and Toxic Remedy are kind of underrated. Yeah, Condition Human's a great album. Really is. If they can go back to Vovia vibes, that would be cool. Yeah, I agree. I did listen to a few songs from Ember recently, actually. Songs like Psycho, Red Cold River, Close Your Eyes, Torn in Two. And it has some good stuff on it, but it's an album that like you only really want to go back to for a couple songs. A mix of Saturate and Phobia would be great. Yeah, definitely. I've made a theory before how about Breaking Benjamin maybe going back to the days of Dear Agony. Have a more like technical sound with some orchestral songs thrown in there. Hey, welcome back, Jonathan. We Are Not Alone is a good album because I like the singles I heard from it. No. We Are Not Alone is actually their weakest album, to be honest with you. We Are Not Alone is one of those albums where the singles are honestly the only good part of it. Of course, So Cold, Sooner Than Later, or Later, or whatever it's called. I like Psycho, Tourniquet, and Torn in Two. Psycho and Torn in Two are my favorites of the singles. Yeah, same here. Feed the Wolf is also really good, Jonathan. Yeah. Okay, I understand that. Yeah. If I were to tell you to start off with the Breaking Benjamin album, I would say I would say Phobia or Dear Agony. Why did we forget Red Cold River? Red Cold River is not one of my favorites off the album, but I do like it. I was listening to As I Lay Dying, Deftones, Primus, and In Flames today. Nice. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, I did say at the beginning of the stream that I was actually expecting my copy of Shape by Fire to come in the mail today because Amazon said that it would come today, and now they're saying that it won't come till October 9th, which I'm actually really mad about. Dance with the Devil and Unknown Soldier underrated songs. Yeah, especially Unknown Soldier. That's one of my favorite Breaking Benjamin songs, to be honest. You hate Amazon? Yeah. My problem with Amazon is when you pre-order an album from there, it's basically no different than purchasing any album on there. Like it's like purchasing an album that came out 5 years ago, pretty much. You know, eBay screwed me over with the game today, so it's no different there. Yeah, but I think from now on, whenever I pre-order an album, I'm just gonna go to their label. Their album Dark Before Dawn grew on me. I'd say it's as good as Dear Agony, but that's a pretty unpopular opinion. It was a great comeback. Yeah, Dark Before Dawn wasn't bad, but I don't think I would go as far to say that it's better than it's as good as Dear Agony though. October? Dang, that's a little dumb. From past experience, Amazon usually ships fairly fast, but I usually do eBay nowadays. Yeah. I went to Solid State Records to get where it came out. Yeah. I see. I still have plenty of money on my eBay gift card. Wow. Sorry, I'm making an Instagram post. Halloween? Not really. Oh, I like it. Yeah. No, I've never really heard or seen it or anything like that. I'm getting a good amount of followers on Instagram, over 100 followers. That's nice, bud. Congrats, man. What state am I from? Pennsylvania. I still don't do Instagram or any social media. I can understand that, MJ. Yep. I maybe one day I'll be an honest man. Oh, is that a reference to Iron Maiden? Too lazy to figure all of that out. Yeah. I don't blame you, MJ. Iron Maiden reference. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Underrated song, yeah. Oh yeah, I listened to some Slipknot today. Nice. Slipknot's always good. Never released a bad album. Imagine Pontus working with Red. To be honest, I can kind of see that Spitz, him and Michael Barnes like doing a duet and a chorus or something. That'd be interesting. Some stuff from Iowa Volume 3 and the new album. Nice. Many people don't mention it that much. Yeah. Is there any good songs on the new Slipknot? Really good. Gotta find something to listen to tomorrow. Oh yeah, Slipknot's new album's great. Unsainted, Birth of the Cruel, um, Orphan, Spiders, Soulwave Firth, and a few others. Those are some great songs. They picked they really did do a good job picking the singles to that album though. Release the Panic or Dark Before Dawn? Oh, that's a good question. I might like them both the same. Many great songs from the album. Yeah, exactly. Release the Panic. You know, I think I would go with Release the Panic too, just for the nostalgia factor, because Dark Before Dawn is a little bit newer than Release the Panic. So, but if I were to look at them both like objectively, like for what they are, I'd probably go with Dark Before Dawn. Of Beauty and Rage or Outlive? Probably of Beauty and Rage. Outlive is actually kind of underrated. Um, there's still some songs from that album I do like. Died in My Sleep, Half is Dead, One Step Behind, Patience. Those are good songs. You like Outlive? Yeah, that's cool. Jesus Wept. Yeah, that's a good one too. Outlive was decent, but the albums before it were better. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of funny because I've heard some people say that Outlive was Demon Hunter's Saint Anger, but I'm not sure if I would go that far because it's a better album than Saint Anger, I think. Divisions or Worlds Collide? Oh, probably Worlds Collide. Ouch. That's a tough question, though. True Defiance or Extremist? It's pretty much a tie for me. Those are some of my favorite Demon Hunter albums. Can't believe I'm getting Lulu in the mail. It's just gonna stay on my shelf and never get touched again. Yeah. Why are you? Why are MJ? Why are you even getting Lulu? End of Silence or Gone? End of Silence for sure. Mediocre, watered down metal. Yeah. Still waiting for that Anthrax CD, that EP. It is shipping from the UK though, yeah. My favorite off of Gone is Losing Control. Yeah, my favorites from Gone are Losing Control, um, and Chasing Your Echo. Those are probably my two favorites. Getting Lulu for the collection just because it has Metallica. That's fair. A lot of good bands are coming out with sellouts. Say more. Maybe the Horizon, Star said, who else? Dr. Pepper or Pepsi? I don't know. I'm not really a pop person. I'd go with Dr. Pepper though. Never been a fan of Dr. Pepper, yeah. Dr. Pepsi, yeah. Haven't really explored Gentle too much though, yeah. I can understand that. Metalcore. I saw a comment on Asley Dying. Huh? Hard rock or metalcore? If classic rock counts, then I would go with hard rock. But if we were talking like rock as in like Breaking Benjamin or metalcore, I definitely go with metalcore. Oh. As All Dying or Killswitch Engage? I don't know. As far as the nostalgia goes, I would definitely go with As I Dying. I don't know. It's kind of a tie for me, to be honest. They're both great. I really wish bands like Breaking Benjamin and Red release official instrumentals. And those, yeah, that would be cool. As I Dying for sure. You'd say Killswitch Engage, but it's a tough call. Yeah, it really is. That's a hard one, yeah. Oh. This question game is kind of fun, so if you guys want to keep asking questions, you can. Red or Starset? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, wow. Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough. You know what? Starset, because Manifest is a masterpiece of a song. No, I'm just kidding. I'd go with Red for sure. Dang, that's hard. I'm so overwhelmed. How about Dream Theater versus Fate's Warning? Oh, that's honestly really tough. Um, I haven't heard everything by Fate's Warning. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably go with Dream Theater. Red versus Demon Hunter. Uh, that's kind of a tie for me as well, but Red has had Release the Panic and Gone, but I don't know. It's kind of a tie. We all know Zach's answer. Demon Hunter. Yeah. I don't know. I think it depends on the album. But I mean, True Defiance, The Triptych. Um, I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those albums. So they need to make a song together. That would be really cool, Jonathan. I mean, really would be. I think as far as the nostalgia factor goes, I don't know because I have nostalgic feelings for both Demon Hunter and Red. I have been a fan of Red longer though. I don't know. I do return to Demon Hunter a heck of a lot more than Red, but yeah, I'd probably go with Demon Hunter if I had to choose. Pizza or tacos? I don't know. Mystery of You. Mystery of You is one of my favorite Red songs. Mystery of You or Breath? Oh, Mystery of You for sure. Lulu or An Ocean Between Us? Lulu. No, I'm just kidding. An Ocean Between Us. Memphis May Fire. Never really taken the time to check them out, to be honest. I'd go with Breath only because for the nostalgia factor. Nostalgia is strong. Oh, yeah, for sure. Sadly, I know there's some people who won't listen to a band if they haven't been a fan of them for a long time. And MJ, you know who I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. Um, there are some people that think that there are some bands that just aren't worth their time because they weren't a fan of them in high school or middle school or anything. So, because Lord knows if you weren't a fan of them since your childhood, it means that they're not good, they're not a good band. Ridiculous. Red versus Rush. Honestly, even though I've been a fan of Red way longer than Rush, I go with Rush. Memphis May Fire has only died. Yeah. Animal I've Become or Diary of Jane? Definitely Diary of Jane. I've been a fan of Breaking Benjamin a lot longer than 3 Days Grace, so yeah, that might have something to do with it. Ugh, same here with Rush. Yeah, that is a tough question though, because you're comparing two totally different rock bands. Ugh. You're the opposite. I'm with Red. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Memphis May Fire. 3 Days Grace bands are both post grunge or alternative rock bands or whatever. Yeah, I'm waiting for that possible 10th anniversary edition of Innocence and Instinct. Yeah, me too. Not sure what's really going on with them. You're hoping that's tomorrow? I don't know. I feel like we would have heard something about it if it was coming tomorrow. But who knows? Seether is amazing. Oh, oh, bud, no, 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 no. It's all right, man. Me too. I'm wondering what's going on with that EP and that Red is doing. I heard somewhere that it's coming in November. Yeah, I heard that too. See, they're very funny, Max. New release today is the album coming out tomorrow. Fight Inside or Dance with the Devil. It's a possibility for me to choose. Fight Inside. I like Seether, but respect the opinions. Yeah. Fight Inside. Yeah. You know, Seether was actually a band I tried to get into a couple of years ago. I just, I don't know. I just can't get into them for some reason. I just, the problem is, I just don't think there's anything special about them. I think they're just typical hard rock, really. But that isn't to say that I don't think they're a bad band. I just think, like, if I wanted to listen to them, I'd listen to Breaking Benjamin or something. War of Ages. I like one War of Ages song. I heard one a while back. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it was good. Puddle of Mud or Black Sabbath. Obviously, Black Sabbath. Yep, Black Sabbath. Oh, if Max was here. Oh, Puddle of Mud. Dead by April or Starset? Probably Dead by April. And yes, the nostalgia plays a factor there too. I've been a fan of Dead by April a lot longer. Vessels are gone. That's a good question. Probably gone. Lots of great stuff from the Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath. Never could get into Forbidden or Interior, but I like the others from that era. Yeah. Gone, yeah. Never could get into Gone. Yeah, it is. It's one of Red's weakest albums. Only Red album from Red I never got into. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Come to think of it, it's honestly growing up to be my least favorite Red album. It's even at the point now where it's below Release the Panic for me. Rice Gum sucks, yeah. Losing Control or Still Alive? Probably Losing Control. If We Only, Bury Beneath, Break Me Down, and Confession are underrated Red songs. Yeah, I agree there, MJ. Follow my Twitter account. I actually don't use Twitter, but Until We Have Faces is one of my favorites. More so than Release the Panic, I even go as far as to say I like it more than End of Silence. I know that's hard to hear. Yeah. I personally do like End of Silence more, but I can understand that. So I don't know if you guys have seen my latest CD pickup video where I got Virtual 11 by Iron Maiden finally. Um, but to be honest with you, there's actually quite a few tracks from that album that I enjoy. The Evening Eight or From the Ashes. I'd actually go with From the Ashes. That's a song that's aged a lot better, to be honest. Virtual 11 does have some good stuff, but it is their weakest. Yeah. Future Real, Lightning Strikes Twice, The Klansman. Those are good stuff. Who's better, Bruce or Blaze? Bruce. You did listen to From the Ashes a few times today. Nice. Oh. Brave New World is so good. Yeah, definitely. Have you watched It too? I have not. By the way, I was in Cover Killer Nation's stream one time, or recently today, and some people were talking about their favorite tracks from the Book of Souls, and everyone was saying Empire of the Clouds, and I'm just, uh, no. I mean, I know it's for obvious reasons, but You can't go wrong with the title track. If any of you like Red, give Ashes Remain a listen. I've listened to them before. I can't really say they're much like Red. Title track is easily my favorite. Yeah, same here. On My Side or Peace? Probably On My Side. They're both great songs, though, honestly. Oh, hello, Randall. Metal released the best of the year so far. I just found so many good albums from it. I'm in heaven, yeah. That's good to hear, Randall. I've heard of My Darkest Days. I've never really taken the time to check them out. Never really dove into Wage War either. I'd look it up and try and spend an hour sampling all the stuff on the list. Oh, nice. Have you guys heard of Theocracy? They're a Christian band. I have heard of Theocracy, actually. I used to listen to a couple of their songs a few years ago. They're not bad. I'm not really into power metal much, though. Innocence and Instinct or Of Beauty and Rage? It's kind of a tie for me. I'd go with Innocence and Instinct for the nostalgia, though. Ever heard of those bands, Zach? I don't think I have, bud. I've never heard Rush. Can you tell me a bit about the sound, like genre? Rush is progressive rock, and they're one of the best bands that I've ever heard, honestly. If you're looking for an album to start with, I would say Moving Pictures, Hemispheres, Farewell to Kings, and Signals. Yeah, you don't care for Theocracy? Yeah, I like a few of their songs, but there's a lot of their stuff I can't get into. How melodic are they? I mean, they're progressive rock. I mean, they're metalcore or gent, I think. Moving Pictures was my first Rush album, and then I can't remember what my second was. I think it was 2112. Michael Barnes or Ryan Clark? Probably Ryan Clark. They're both good vocalists, though. Metalcore, progressive metalcore, new metal, and melodic metalcore. Yeah. Burnley or Barnes? Probably Barnes. Don't forget electronic core. Wow. Wonder where MJ Nation went. I'm surprised he hasn't made a comment about me voting Michael or Ryan Clark. The only thing about the list don't they don't consider metalcore real metal. If there's any awesome metalcore that came out in 2019, I'll totally miss them. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Tim Lambesis or Ryan Clark, what a stretch. Yeah, Tim Lambesis, I think, does a better job when it comes to screaming vocals. Obviously, he doesn't do clean vocals, so I mean, you're comparing apples to oranges with that one, kind of. Attack Attack and Abandon All Ships, yeah. I've listened to a few songs by both of those bands, and no, not for me. Oh boy. Bjorn Strait or Christian Elvestan? I haven't heard much from Christian Elvestan. I'll go with Bjorn Strait. Are you still a fan of We Came as Romans? Uh, We Came as Romans is kind of in a weird place for me. I mean, they're a band that I'll go back to for the nostalgia factor. Um, but We Came as Romans is one of those bands that if I just discovered them today, I probably wouldn't like them that much. Austin or Ryan from Of Mice and Men. I don't know. I don't like Of Mice and Men at all. But Maynard, James Maynard Keenan or Michael Barnes. Ouch. That's kind of a tie for me. Yeah, I did hear about the two songs. I'll be doing track reviews for both the new We Came as Roman songs. So be on the lookout for that. No way. Yeah. Keenan is better by a mile. Yeah, maybe. I respect your opinion, yeah. Hello, you've reached my 600 subs. Yeah, I've been at 600 subs for quite a bit now. It was fun when MJ was here. I love talking to you guys. Yeah. Has Barnes done a 25-second scream? I don't think so. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. Not gay, that was a typo. I got you, man. See you later. All right, bud. Thanks for joining the stream. Always good to have you. Take care. Can you sing your Can you at least sing your favorite song from your favorite band? Who the F is this person asking you to sing? Do they know you? Yes, Randall. Yes. Can you scream? I wish. I might be good at it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll attempt it though. You could scream a little, yeah. Never seen them around. I could do those and pig squeals. Oh wow. And some gutturals. I pretend I can sing. I whisper scream. That's why when I feel like it, it probably looks silly. Yeah, I get it, Randall. My phone is at 5. Have to go. See you guys. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Jonathan. Good to have you. Have you heard any Falling in Reverse songs? No, and I don't plan to. Hey, John, what's your name again? That's perfect. A typo. No, it's a Devil Wears Prada reference. I don't know how you guys feel about the newest Devil Wears Prada song. Um, I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of them anymore, so that might have something to do with how I feel about the track, but I'm not really that big of a fan of it. I just realized you cut your hair. I thought you were growing it out. Yeah, it was my hair was just really getting annoying. I just don't think I can do long hair. What about falling off? They were Christian rock, new metal, experimental rock band. They broke up in 2015. Not sure if I've heard of them. Oh. Real talk, I'm very nostalgic for Devil Wears Prada's old stuff. I revisit plays every once in a while. Hey, I totally get that, Randall. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of like that with some of Coldplay's material. Sometimes I go back to the album X and Y. Yeah, the new Devil Wears Prada singles are pretty trashy. Yeah. What about Stone Sour? I do like one Stone Sour song, and it's called Bother. But yeah, when it comes to Corey Taylor, I definitely prefer Slipknot. So yeah, there you go. If you guys want to know what I think is probably my favorite album of the year by far, I would probably say it's The Verdict by Queensryche. That has consistently been my favorite album of the year. Divisions? No, no, absolutely not. When you doing more movie reviews, that's a good question. I don't know. I would like to do some videos that are non-music related sometime. I'm I just don't know if I have the motivation to do that though. The best album of the year is by far Peppa Pig's My First Album. Wow. What movies am I into? Unfortunately, I don't see many movies, but I do like mostly action movies. More movie reviews, yeah. We'll see, Randall. Oh, I'll probably end the stream in about like 15 minutes or something. Are you looking forward to the new Terminator coming out this year? I honestly haven't heard much about it. It's an opportunity to talk about horror thriller. Hey, when is my sister posting her video? I don't know. You need to head out anyway. See ya. All right, Randall. Take care, man. Thanks for coming. Dang, yeah. Hmm. Anyway, bye. Okay, see you, Randall. Take care. Have you seen Endgame or Far From Home? I've seen either. Yeah, I haven't seen either. As sad as that is. No interest in modern superhero films. I like superhero films, but I don't know. For some reason, I haven't gotten around to those yet. Same here, yeah. They were good in the 2000s, but not at all that interesting after the 2010s. Yeah, one problem I have with today's Marvel films and stuff is I know everyone loves the cinematic universe, but I'm the complete opposite. I'm tired of, these collaboration films, like anymore there just can't be a just Spider-Man movie. It's got to be Spider-Man and with Iron Man and Hulk and stuff and Thor. You know, the collaboration thing for these Marvel films, I mean, they were good for the first couple of, Avenger films or whatever, but it's pretty redundant at this point. I miss the days of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. You know, those were the days. Less story, more action. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Definitely couldn't be any more right. Yeah. Yeah, and they remake movies and make them worse. Yeah, I can agree with that. Child's Play was good though. I've never seen that. I have not seen any Chucky films. There's a lot of films I have not seen. Yeah, I don't know. You need to, but if you're not into horror, then that's understandable. Um, I don't know if you've seen my Ardening series. I have a playlist for all my Ardening series on my channel. Some of those are very influenced by horror games like Outlast and Resident Evil. I've seen a few of them, yeah. I kind of put them in like a unique genre that combines action with horror, kind of. Outlast is good, yeah. Outlast is such an underrated game. I've only played the first one though. You like Outlast 2 more? Huh. I've always been more drawn to the original. I've only played parts of the second one, but I've played all the way through the first one. Outlast 3 and make the story even longer? Yeah. You know what's funny? I actually had an interesting idea for Outlast 3. Outlast 3 should take place in a museum. Kind of like how the first one was when you had to escape from that asylum. I was thinking in the third one, the whole the whole game takes place in a museum. I think that would be really neat. Whistleblower was probably your least favorite, maybe. Oh. I don't know. I think Outlast needs to go back to that, you know, formula where you have to escape from a building. I mean, that concept with the second one where it took place mostly outside was pretty good. But I don't know. I prefer, building type of thing. Improved on the graphics and atmosphere. But the second was better. Yeah, I can understand that. Resident Evil Biohazard was good too. Oh yeah, I've seen some gameplay for that. Need to play Until Dawn. Haven't played it yet. Yeah, I think that's a PlayStation exclusive though, and I have Xbox, so yeah, I don't know what to tell you there. Interactive game. Yeah, I think I knew about that. All right. Well, it seems like there's less people showing up, so I might end the stream now. Detroit Become Human, PS exclusive. Apparently, they're releasing it for PC this year. Huh. I've seen gameplay for that. Looks really good. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good from what I've seen from it. But yeah, it seems like there's not many people showing up, so I might just end the stream here. But I don't know. Over 100 endings? Yeah, I think I knew about that. Oh. Heavy Rain, yeah. Heard good things about that as well. All right, well, looks like Spitz is the only one here, so whoever else is watching, thank you for joining the stream. Hope you all had a good time. I know I did. This was a really good stream, so yeah, getting close to 3 hours, but I think I'll end it sooner before it reaches that point. So yeah, um, yeah, I can understand that, Spitz. Anyway, that's about it. So go ahead and leave your final thoughts down in the comments. If there's anything that you'd like to say before I end the stream, now would be the good time. It's been a good stream. Oh man, okay. Yeah, sorry, MJ. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Um, Divisions is the best album of all time. Wow. But yeah, thank you all for joining me on this stream. Guess I'll see you in the next one. MJ, you should do a stream. But anyway, thanks for joining and have a good night. Take care, everyone.